are going to discuss exercise 2.4. In that the first question. Here one figure is given. You need to find the value of the x. And given that here L is parallel to M. What is the condition given here? L is parallel to M. This is the condition they have given here. Based on this condition, you need to find the value of the x. This is the question given here. And you know that here, if two lines are parallel, in the 7th class you already studied about the transversal. And if two lines are there, we know that we call this one as the transversal. And we already discussed about the properties of the corresponding angles, inferior angles, and all this we discussed. Based on that concept, we are going to solve this one. And here what is given here, L is parallel to M. And you know that if L is parallel to M, these two lines are parallel. And what we can say about this one, we call this one as the transversal. Right? So, this one as a transversal. Based on the transversal properties, you need to find the value of the x. Here, you can observe that this line and this line are intersecting lines. Right? If these two lines are intersecting lines, what are these angles we call? We call it as an vertically opposite angles. So here, you can observe that here, if you consider this line and this line, these two lines are intersecting lines. So it is like this. And you know that this angle they have given as 3x plus 10. And in the intersecting lines, vertically opposite angles are formed. And you know that this is a vertically opposite angles. And we know that those two angles are equal. So if it is 3x plus 10, we can say that this angle is also 3x plus 10. Based on that concept, we can write, since these two lines are intersecting lines, this is a vertically opposite angle and this angle is equal. If it is 3x plus 10, it must be equal to 3x plus 10. Now here, you can observe that what is the condition given here, L is parallel to M. These two lines are parallel. This is the condition they have given. If these two lines are parallel, what we call this one? We call this one as a transversal. And you know that you already studied in the 7th class. If the transversal, what we call these angles? We call these angles as corresponding angles. Right? What are corresponding angles? And you know that these corresponding angles are equal. And what are corresponding angles? The angles that is lying on the same side of the transversal, and one is inferior and the other is exterior. Those angles we call it as corresponding angles. Here you can observe that these two angles are lying on the same side of the transversal. You know that this is the transversal and it is lying on the same side of the transversal, and you can observe that one is interior because it is lying inside the transversal, and one is exterior because it is lying outside the transversal. So we can say that these two angles are corresponding angles. Similarly here, these two angles are corresponding angles, and these two angles are corresponding angles, and these two angles are corresponding angles. And you know that the corresponding angles are equal. We discussed how the corresponding angles are equal. This already we discussed in the before classes. Now, based on this concept, let us solve this problem. Here, now what we got here, they have given these two angles, these are parallel, and what we can say about this is the transversal, and if it is a transversal, we can observe that these two angles are lying on the same side of the transversal, right? And one is interior and the other is exterior. So we can say that these two are corresponding angles, and you know that the corresponding angles are equal. Based on that, we can equate these two angles. So write it here, since L is parallel to M, and let us consider this line as N, and N is a transversal. Corresponding angles are formed and they are equal. So write it here, corresponding angles are formed and are equal. Since the corresponding angles are formed and are equal, you can equate those two angles. What are those angles? Which is 2x plus 15 and 3x plus 10. Now, based on this, you can find the value of the x. So, what is the next step? You need to take all the variables to the one side and all the numbers to the other side. So, write it here, 2x. If you take plus 3x to this side, it will become minus 3x. What is the number which is left out here? 10. If you take plus 15 to this side, it will become minus 15. Now, what is the value of 2x? 2x minus 3x, it is x. And for the bigger number, minus symbol is there, keep it here minus. Now here what is the value of 10 minus 15? If one is minus and the other is plus, you need to subtract. You know that 15 minus 10, which is 5. What is the bigger number symbol, which is 5? This minus will get cancelled. You are getting the x value as 5. Now what they have given L is parallel to M. Based on this concept, we need to find the value of x. Here we use the transversal concept, and you know that the corresponding angles are equal. Based on that, we find the value of the x. Now see the second problem. Here what is the second problem given here? 8 times of a number reduced by 10 is equal to the 6 times of the number and 4. Find the number. Here they have given one condition. Based on the condition, you need to find what is that number. Again, read the question here. 8 times of a number. What is meant by times? Is nothing but the multiplication. You don't know what is that number. Consider that number as x. Then what they have given? 8 times of a number. 8 times of a number is nothing but 8 into x, right? And what they said is reduced by 10. That means if this number we are reducing it by 10, reducing is nothing but decreasing. So here what they have given, 8 times of a number is reduced by 10 is equal to, and this value is equal to, and what is the condition given here? 6 times the number. 6 times the number is nothing but 6x. And what they have given, 6 times the number and 4, which is nothing but plus 4. This is the condition given. You need to find that number. Again, what they said here, 8 times the number. You know that what is the number? X. 8 times of the number is nothing but 8 into x is reduced by 10. That means if you are reducing this value by 10, it is equal to 6 times the number. 6 times the number is nothing but 6 into 10 plus 4. This is the condition they have given. Based on this condition, you need to find the value of the x. Now finding here, what you get here, 8x minus 10 is equal to 6x plus 4. Again, you need to take all the variables to one side. Write it 8x plus 6x. If you go to the left hand side, it will become minus 6x. Here 4, if you take this one, it will become plus 10. What is the value of this one, which is 2x is equal to 14. So what is the value of x, which is 14 by 2 and which is 7. So what is that number, which is 7. What is it given? 8 times of the number reduced by the 10 is equal to the 6 times of the number and 4. What is that number? So based on that, we can find the number. Now write the solution of this one. Let the number be x. So according to the problem, what is the equation we got it here? Write it. According to the problem, 8 times of the number reduced by 10 is equal to the 6 times of the number plus 4. Now here you can take all the variables to one side and all the numbers to the other side. You will get 2x is equal to 14, x is equal to 14 by 2, which is 7. So what is the required number? The required number is 7. Here in this chapter, if you can write the equation based on the question, it is very easy to solve the problems. Here see the third question, which is very important question. Here what's the question given here? I am writing the question to understand. What's the question given here? A number consists of 2 digits and whose sum is 9, and after that what they have given is 27 is subtracted from the number, its digits are reversed. find it based on the condition. Here this problem is very important. You will see this problem in 8th class and in 9th class and 10th class also you can see this problem based on this concept. Here what's the question given here? A number consists of 2 digits whose sum is 9. That means here you don't know what are those digits. Let us consider one digit as x. What is meant by 2 digits, which is nothing but if you take 24, this is a 2 digit number. And what they are saying here, if you add those digits you have to get 9. That means let us consider, we don't know what are those numbers, let us consider 27. If you are adding these two, you are getting the result as 9, right? And you can consider 63. If you add those, you have to get here 9. We don't know what is those number, you can find it. But what is the question given here? A number consists of 2 digits whose sum is 9. And you don't know what are those digits. Let us consider one digit as x. If one digit as x and they have given here, adding the 2 digits you are getting the result as 9. Let us consider, let us suppose this 2 as the one digit and you need to find what is the next digit. What is the next digit? Is nothing but if you take x to this side, you will get this value. So here, what is the next digit, which is nothing but 9 minus x. Now, we got the 2 digits and what they said here, if you add those 2 digits, you will get the result as 9. You can check it here. This one will get cancelled, you will get the result as 9. So, we can take this x as 1 digit and 9 minus x as 1 digit. Because here if you add what they have given, a number consists of 2 digits. One number is there, it consists of 2 digits and after adding those digits you have to get the result as 9. What are those digits we don't know. Let us consider one digit as x and what will be the next digit, which is 9 minus x, because they have given the sum as 9. If you want to check it, you can check it here. If you are adding these two numbers you are getting the result as 9. So we can state it here, one digit as x and the other digit as 9 minus x. Now here, what they have given here, first you know the digits. Now you need to find what is that number which contains these two digits. Suppose if you have given, consider 2 examples, 1 and 2. If you have given these two numbers, if you want to find what is that number which is nothing but 12, right? And if you consider 2 more digits here, let us consider the tens place as 2 and the ones place as 4. What is the digit? What is the number? 24. If you are taking these 2 digits, you are getting the number which is the 12, and if you are taking these 2 digits, you are getting 24. How we are getting here 24? Based on which concept we are writing here 24? You know that here, if you take 2 numbers 3 and 2, let us consider what is the number we are writing here 32. Together we are writing here 32. But how we got this 32? If you have given this tens digit and you know that this is the ones digit and you know that the number is 32. How we are writing this one? By using the place values of the number you are writing this one. Because here, how you got here 32? You know that 3 and 2 together we can write it as 32. But how you got 32 is nothing but just you need to multiply the place value to the given number. So here 1 into 2 you need to multiply and after that you need to multiply this place value. What is the place value here? 10 into 3. In the primary classes you already studied the expansion of the numbers. If you have given any number, how do you expand? That means here just you need to multiply the given number to the respective place value. So here 2 into 1. Similarly you can write it here 3 into 10. So what you get here, which is nothing but 30 plus 2, which is 32. Like this you are getting this number. If you have given any 2 digits, how do you write? Just you need to multiply the place values of the numbers so that you will get the numbers. Let us consider one more number for the clear understanding. Let us consider 44 and 2. This is the ones place and this is the tens place. If you want to write this number, just you need to expand this number. How do you write? 4 into 10 plus 2 into 1. Right? So what is the value of 4 into 10, which is 40 plus 2 and you are getting here 42. Like that we got. Similarly here we got, let us consider here, we have took the ones digit as x, then what will be the tens digit, which is 10 minus x. Right? This is the tens digit based on the question. Now if you have given these 2 digits, we are writing the number by multiplying the place values. Similarly here, you can find the number by multiplying the place values. What will be the number? 10 into 9 minus x plus 1 into x, which is nothing but x. This is the required number. Here, we don't know that number. They have given the condition here. What they said here, the number consists of 2 digits. You don't know what are those digits. Let us consider one digit as x. And they said that their sum is 9. If 1 is x, then what will be the next digit, which is 9 minus x. Now, we know the digits, but we don't know what is the number. If you want to find the number, what we need to do? Just you need to multiply the place values to the given number. So, what will get? 10 into 9 minus x plus x. Now, at this point, we got the number. And so, what will be the required number? We got it. This is the required number we got, which is 10 into 9 minus x plus x. Now here, the question is not completed. Up to this we have written. So, what is the question given here again? A number consists of 2 digits whose sum is 9. Based on that concept, we have written what is that number. Now, what they are saying here, if 27 is subtracted from the number, that means if you are subtracting this number from 27, what they are saying here, the number, its digits are reversed. So here we don't know what is that number. Based on the place values and the sum of the digits, we found the number which is 10 into 9 minus x plus x up to this one. And what they have given, 26 is subtracted from the number. If you are subtracting 27 from the number, what they said here is digits are reversed. So you need to reverse the digits. That means here, what are the digits here? X is there, 9 minus x is there. You need to reverse the digit. That means in place of 9 minus x, you need to write x. So here 10x. In place of x, you need to write 9 minus x. This is nothing but the reversing the digits. What they said here, a number consists of 2 digits whose sum is x. We know that number. If 27 is subtracted from the number, if you are subtracting this number from 27, what they said here, its digits are reversed. So you need to reverse the digits. So in place of 9 minus x, you need to write x. In place of x, you need to write 9 minus x. So here what you get here, 10x plus 9 minus x. Now at last we got the equation. Now we need to solve this equation so that we can come to know what are those numbers. So solve it here. First you need to multiply this term to this number, 10 into 9, which is 90, minus 10 into x, which is 10x plus x minus 27 is equal to here what we get here, 10x plus 9 minus x. Now solve this one here. What we get here, you can observe that here minus 10x plus x. What is the value of minus 10x plus x? Which is minus 9x. Now what is the value of 90 minus 27? You can solve it here. What you will get, 90 minus 27, 10 minus 7, which is 3. Here you will get 7. Here you will get 8. 8 minus 2, which is 6. So you get here 63 minus 9x is equal to here 10x minus x, which is 9x minus 9. Now you can take all the numbers to the one side and all the variables to the other side. If you take this minus 9x to that side, it will become plus 9x. Similarly, if you take this 9 to this side, it will become plus 9. And what is the value of 63 plus 9, which is 9, which is 72, is equal to 18x. Then what is the value of x, which is 72 by 18. So here, at which you will get here 18, you can check it here. In which table you will get cancelled, and after that here what you get, 18 fourths. You can check 8 3s are 18 fourths. You can check it, 8 4s are 32. 2, 3, 4, 1 are 4, 7. So you can see here the value of x is 7. Right? You got here the value of x is 7. Now you need to find the value of the 9 minus x. So here if you are subtracting from 9 minus x, what you get, 9 minus 2, which is 5. So what will be the required number? You got it here, which is nothing but 54. Like that you can solve this problem. What is the problem given here? Here you need to find the digit, 2-digit number, and after that if you are subtracting 27 from the number, they said that its digits are reversed. Based on that you can find that number. Now write the solution here. let the unit digit of the number is x, then the tens digit of the number is 10 minus x. 9 minus x. Now, therefore the number is, what is the number which is 10 into 9 minus x plus x. This is the required number. So, you can solve it. 90 minus 9x plus x. What will get here? 90 minus 9x. Now, according to the question, you can subtract this from 97. So, write it here. According to the problem, if you are subtracting this from 27, so subtract it from 27. 90 minus 9x minus 27. What is that? Its digits are reversed. So, in place of this one, you can write it here 9 minus x plus. Here, after this reversing its digits, what you get here? In place of this one, you can write it here 10 into x plus 9 minus x. Now, after that one, just now only we calculated. You can solve this problem up to this. After that, you can find the value of x so that you will get the number. From this session is completed. In the next session, we are going to solve the remaining